Perhaps you saw the recent news first reported by ESPN that a group of Dallas Cowboys cheerleaders sued and were paid in a settlement for nearly $2.5 million from the Cowboys. They accused longtime team executive, a senior vice president, Rich Dalrymple, of inappropriate behavior, videoing them while they changed in a locker room. And just before that story came out, Dalrymple suddenly retired weeks ago. But what happened in that Cowboys locker room may have only come to light because of what happened inside a Shreveport dining room nearly 7 years ago.
Buster.
Hey, Buster.
Don't lick the screen.
Life for Shreveport school teacher Randy Horton.
This is Sadie.
And his family in his Southern Hills home has suddenly come under high demand.
WFAA, ABC, NBC, Telemundo, the Dallas Morning News.
This all happening after this story broke on ESPN of the Cowboys paying big bucks because of the alleged disgusting behavior of one of their longtime top executives. So why Randy?
It's just a commemorative thing for the Texas Stadium before they destroyed it.
It wasn't because they all found out he's been a lifelong Dallas Cowboys fan. It was because they finally found out about something he's known about since the spring of 2015.
Never in my life expected to see that.
Randy is talking about a moment, a series of moments, he says, he witnessed in April of 2015 while sitting right here in his dining room.
Back in Chicago, the Cowboys are on the clock.
He sat down to watch the NFL draft on his laptop, specifically what players his Cowboys were going to pick that night.
I wanted to go straight to the Cowboys website.
It's where true Dallas fans can watch a live stream inside the war room where the decisions are being made.
There was Charlotte Jones sitting on the left side of the table. Then on the far side was Jason Garrett, Jerry Jones, and then Stephen Jones.
But for Randy, it wasn't Dallas's first-round pick that left him a bit stunned, but what happened a short time before, with the Carolina Panthers still on the clock.
What caught my eye was the guy in the back left corner sitting there holding the phone, like finger on the top, finger on the bottom, where like the screen was facing off to the right. And I was sitting here going, what is he doing?
The guy in the corner, then team vice president of public relations, Rich Dalrymple.
Then it dawned on me there. Said he was taking a picture of Charlotte Jones as she walked by.
Then moments later, Randy says he did it again.
I noticed that he kind of scooched forward in his chair a little bit, and he reached forward, and clearly, he held it up under her skirt.
Randy snapped his own photo, this one, just seconds after he says Dalrymple took upskirts of Charlotte Jones at least 4 times.
This is my Cowboys. I'm also a father, have a daughter, and I'm thinking, good grief.
It bothered him so much, within hours, he sent Charlotte a Facebook message telling her what he saw. Then another straight to the Dallas Cowboys.
If you are a Dallas Cowboys official, take a look at it. Dude's a perv.
A post he says they since deleted.
When they deleted it, I don't know.
But one he still found in the history of his own Facebook page.
Surely I'm not the only person who's sitting here watching this live feed that saw that.
And he wasn't. Others claimed they saw the same. Then his final attempt to get someone's attention, as ESPN reported, when he left this post on the KSLA Facebook page.
Something one of your reporters might want to look into is
it was this KSLA post from Randy a day after the NFL draft in 2015 that seemingly started it all. Well, just months later, someone started digging online and found Randy's posts that pointed a finger directly at Dalrymple and flat out called him a creep.
I started getting phone calls.
A Fort Worth area attorney who left Randy a message.
And so when I called them, they said they're calling in regards to what I posted on Facebook about.
They wanted to meet Randy, and so they did at this Shreveport restaurant to test Randy's memory from April 30th, 2015.
I know exactly what I had. I had a steak burger and a Dr. Pepper.
That attorney was representing 4 Dallas Cowboy cheerleaders accusing Dalrymple of being a voyeur. So to them, what Randy saw that day was the first documented instance of Dalrymple's unacceptable behavior.
They want to use that information to show a pattern of his behavior.
Randy provided a notarized affidavit to the cheerleaders' legal team.
On May 1st, 2015, I posted on the KSLA News Facebook page.
The last he heard from anyone until this past January when ESPN gave him a call. And shortly before their story came out, Dalrymple suddenly retired. And as for Randy's all-time favorite Dallas Cowboys.
Was.
No longer?
As long as Jerry Jones allowing that man to continue working.
They claim they investigated the cheerleaders' accusations but found no wrongdoing.
Can't do it.
But as ESPN revealed, still paid a confidential settlement of nearly $2.5 million.
They knew, they did actually get word of what I saw and knew that it happened and still chose to ignore it. That was it for me.
Well, Randy says he has not heard from the Cowboys nor the cheerleaders. Again, ESPN's reporting states that suit was settled back in 2016, but only recently came to light. And when Randy's name appeared in that ESPN story by Don Van Netta, it was game on. And I asked, he says as of yet, he has not yet picked another favorite team to root for this year.